talk to my man like that.
Ooh, that shit buns. I forgot he had his son at the end of this song. Damn, I forgot. That's just buns. Shout out to Adonis and, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Drake family, Bruce Lee, thank you for the follow. Damn, that shit buns. That is buns. I forgot. Would y'all do the same thing though? Would y'all put y'all son on, like, if you're a photographer, videographer, or you're a musician, would you show your son like that same field though? I ain't mad at him for it, but that shit is buns. God.
Wine glass, metal detectors beeping and security bypass until you feel one.
What's so crazy is comparing love to a BBL is just so goddamn, like, that's just so genius. That is genius, because you won't know if it's real. How do you know if love is real? How do you know if that person really love you? Exactly love you. How do you know? Like, you can never really prove, or just, you can never really know true intentions, pure intentions. That is genius. Can I be honest with y'all? Before we even get to first person shooter, I think I was one of the only people in the world to not like this song. First person shooter weak as hell, bro. I think this song weak as hell. And I know it was massive. I know it was a big song. But I think this song weak, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think this shit weak as hell. Am I tripping? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping in the comments. I think y'all see Drake and J. Cole together collab and y'all like, we finally got him. But like, bro, some of y'all say overly, some of y'all say I'm tripping. Either ways was the better collab. I agree. Like, this is the sicko mode formula. All he did was replace Travis Scott with J. Cole. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so y'all look, okay, Drake, shout out Lulu. Keith says it's a bad take. Keith, let us know how that's a bad take. Took a couple of listens. See, I don't need a couple of listens when I have a Drake and I have a J. Cole collab. Like, y'all supposed to be on the money with this shit. I love when they argue who the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three, like, we started the league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. You don't always feel like Muhammad Ali. You actually don't feel like that. It's cap. That is rap cap. He actually doesn't feel like that. How do we know? We just listen to your albums. You actually don't feel like Muhammad Ali. That's just great rap cap. That's great rap cap. Like, that's always been my knock on J. Cole. Like, bruh, are you him or not, bro?
Working on her, I'm not finished. Last time I saw her, she was fucking with my nigga, so.
What went over a lot of y'all heads is not only is he dissing Future on this, he actually dissing Ye as well. Like, he doing two birds with one stone, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really happy about it because I love Ye and I love Pluto. I don't agree with everything they do, but I can you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to stay out of that type of stuff. That's why we just focus on the music. But this is, right now we rocking. Right now we are rocking. If you new, hit that follow button, y'all hit that like button. We almost at 10,000 likes.
Dogs will be dogs.
I put it take up on my name. Life
And you like, what
wanna be
damn, you just gonna diss Shawty like that? I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard that, I knew. I'm like, damn, he talking straight to Shawty. Like, he ain't even playing with her. Like, Riri, do you love me? Like, are you riding? That's crazy. That's crazy. He definitely was sending straight shots. Him and he really don't like A$AP Rocky. Like, he just keep dissing him. What's that about? Bro, he doesn't even make music no more. I don't know why he keep dissing him. That shit is actually annoying. I wish Drake move on from that shit. For all the dogs, Drake really dropped the ball with this album. He dropped the ball, won the rollout. He rolled this out as if it was something it was not. Now, granted, us as fans, us as, you know, analysts and commentators, we all thought For All the Dogs meant something completely different than what it was. You get what I'm saying? We thought it was gonna be maybe like another If You're Reading This Is Too Late. We thought it was gonna be maybe Close as Nothing Was the Same. That style, but he went a whole nother way. Like, he really went like a whole nother way, a whole nother palette, and it was literally only like him talking about dog women. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, I feel like it was something we wasn't all expecting, and granted, it just wasn't executed well. I think if he wrote this out better, like the first single was Slime You Out. Like, it's just tough. It's just tough. So we're gonna jump right into it though. No intro needed. Tribe, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. When we look back, or when I look back, I should say, when I look back at For All the Dogs, man, I really believe strongly in my heart, and y'all can let me know if I'm wrong. Please let me know in the comment section. Drake dropped the ball with For All the Dogs. What do I mean by that? So I'm looking at my notes. Y'all know we just did the live stream. If you don't know, follow me on TikTok. We go live pretty much every day. But anyways, we just did the live stream on Drake For All the Dogs, and I have to be honest, this album is supposed to be great in theory. Like on paper, it's supposed to be great, but it's just not executed well. Drake's performance is great. Don't get me wrong. His performance on these songs are really great, I should say. It's really great. But when you just get down to the nitty gritty, like it's just a lot of fat on this album. It's a lot of fat. Like a lot of this stuff shouldn't be here, I feel. And it's just right time, wrong album. And perfect example of that would be Away From Home shouldn't be here. 8 a.m. in Charlotte also shouldn't be on this album, in my opinion. And we're not going to get into Scary Hours yet. Scary Hours will be another video, but it's just the original For All the Dogs. I think those songs shouldn't be here. I think IDGAF with Yeet shouldn't be here either. First Person Shooter also shouldn't be here because it just doesn't make sense to me. Like when you look at all of these songs, like Daylight shouldn't be here because it doesn't make sense when you're talking about for the most of the album, 90% of the album, you're talking about your exes, you're talking about women, you're talking about partying, you're talking about having a bad night, or just vibrations involving women, relationships, and situationships. When you're talking about all of that, those songs shouldn't be here. It just doesn't make sense. Screw the World shouldn't be here. It just really doesn't make sense to me. Now, granted, if he did the Scorpion route where you do this 1, this 2, now you got me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, now you got me. Okay, that's incredible. And I believe Scorpion is also a great album. One of Drake's last great albums, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. So when you look at it, Virginia Beach, that's a dope intro, really good intro. It's not a top 3 intro of all time of Drake. I know when I was live, a lot of people were saying that in the chat. Amen is also a good record. It sets the tone for the album. It lets me know what we're actually about to get into. Because For All the Dogs, in my mind, from the rollout and for the subliminal messages Drake was sending out to the world, and letting the world know For All the Dogs is, what I'm saying, we thinking he on some hood stuff, he on some tough guy stuff, which is he was, but it's not the gist or the theme of the album. So it didn't match the album. The rollout didn't match the album, and that's why he got a lot of pushback, especially from me, but from just the world itself. And I just feel he dropped the ball with it. Could this been a great album? Absolutely. Absolutely. You remove some of these songs that shouldn't be here. Calling For You, the second half of it, why is 21 Savage there? It's BUNS. Like, the second half of that song, Calling For You is a hit record if the second half doesn't happen. If the second half of the song doesn't happen, it's a hit. Slime You Out with SZA sounds a lot better with the full album out, so that was really cool. When it first came out, I was really confused because I'm like, For All the Dogs, you talking about Slime You Out? But when you hear the song, he's talking about being backstabbed by a woman or women. It just didn't make sense. You dig what I'm saying? Like, the rollout didn't match. That's extremely frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. And I can understand why this album was received the way it was received. I can understand why this is one of the forgotten albums. Like, people don't ever mention For All the Dogs when we're talking peak Drake, great Drake, phenomenal album, or good album, or even the best album of the last 5 years. This album never comes up because it's just not that. Now, does it have bangers on it? Absolutely. Does it have bangers on it? Absolutely. Members Only with Party Next Door, it's a banger. Bahama Promises, banger. Slime You Out is a banger. What else we got up there? Even though he dissing Future and he dissing Ye with What Would Pluto Do, that shit is a banger. No cap. BBL Love is also a banger. Away From Home, right album, or wrong album, right time. Like, Away From Home is beautiful. That's a slept on. That's one of the most underrated Drake songs. I just feel like it's on the wrong album, and that's what's so confusing. It's so confusing because this album, again, we're talking about situationship. We're talking about relationship. We're talking about dealing with partners and partnership intimately. And then you get me Away From Home when you're rapping about your come up. You're rapping about how people overlooked you. You're rapping about people not really messing with you, rocking with you how they supposed to. You dig what I'm saying? And it just doesn't make sense. Rich Baby Daddy's trash. Gently is also a skill. All the Parties is cool, but it's a cool idea. I don't think it should be here. Another Late Night is also cool. I'm skipping both those. Shout out Chief Keef. And shout out Drake working with Chief Keef. That's really cool because I love Sosa. Big Sosa fan. But the callbacks on this album is BUNS. 7962 was cool. It didn't really do much for me when it comes to just putting it with this album. But overall, man, I think this album, Drake dropped the ball with this. And that's why it gets no love. That's why it gets no acclaim. It's just BUNS. Now, I gotta be honest. Tried Our Best. Dope. Bahama Promise. Like, let me see. How many songs do I actually enjoy out of 22? So you got 1, Fear of Heights was cool. I skip it. Daylight was also cool. Those beats are really hard, so I know he'll trick the fans with that, having really good beats, but he won't trick me with that shit, so I'm skipping those. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I like 11 out of 22 songs here on this project. 11. Oh, my bad. I like 11 out of 22 songs on this project. And that's not really good. It's kind of like half. You know what I'm saying? That's like on some half shit. And I enjoy really most of the rap album. But like Rich Baby Daddy, bro, when I look at this track list, it's so frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. When I look at this track list, I'm extremely frustrated. Like, Rich Baby Daddy, really? And what's so crazy is I never want to hear I never ever want to hear Sexy Red, ever. You know what I'm saying? Never want to hear Sexy Red. But I definitely don't want to hear her on a Drake album. And then what's so crazy, I just learned on stream that Rich Baby Daddy has a second half to it where Drake put the beat underwater and he just get his shit off. I'd never heard that before because the song is so bad. I didn't even know that it was a second half to it where Drake is getting his shit off solo. So the second half of Rich Baby Daddy is a banger. The first half is BUNS, another late night BUNS. I hate Polar Opposite because I don't think this is how you end the album. That's a really bad outro. Really bad, man. This album, nothing. Compared to CLB, compared to Sexy Songs For You, like when you could just compare it to some of his recent or late drops, this shit ain't nothing. Now, his performance on here is great though. Like that doesn't take away his performance. All of these songs, he's performing really well. Drake showed up. He didn't get washed by any features. He didn't underperform when it comes to lyrically or sonically. He didn't underperform, but when it just comes to pure, you know what I'm saying, songs and pure ideas and cohesiveness, it's just not there for me. It's all over the place and it doesn't really fit. A lot of these songs, it's just a bunch of songs. It's a bunch of filler songs to me. It's a bunch of fillers on here. And I wish if you're going to do an album like this, do the Scorpion approach. Do this one, this two. And that way we view it different. That way we judge it different. That way we hear it different. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comment section if it makes sense. Y'all let me know if my takes are wrong. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, right? I'm not saying I'm right, and I would love to weigh in. I would love to get in the comment section. And y'all let me know if I'm wrong. But overall, this is the album that everybody forgot about, but I didn't. It's BUNS. But overall, I think you guys will really enjoy the stream. So make sure you follow me on TikTok. Also, thank you guys for all the love and support, man. We've been growing. We almost hit 15,000 subs. I can't thank y'all enough. Shout out Drake. And I have an Iceman theory coming as well. Iceman video coming as well. Tribe, thank y'all for all the love and support. Get in the comment box. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping on For All the Dogs, because I think this is a bad album. I think it's BUNS. Do I love some of these songs here? Absolutely. I love 11 out of 22. The other 11, I'm good on. I'm just good on. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Until next time, Tribe, thank y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, For All the Dogs, the original version, this shit just feel empty. It's like he left so much off of here. Like, it's so much that could have been said. It's too many filler songs on this album. Like, a lot of these songs need to be removed. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's just a lot of fat on here. Trim that fat down. One, is too many songs and it's too long. Like, Gently don't need to be here. Rich Baby Daddy don't need to be on here. Another Late Night respectfully shouldn't be here. It shouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Screw the World shouldn't be here. Drew Picasso's cool. The Future This, What Would Pluto Do is cool as well. Like, it's a lot of songs on here that I feel he probably should have left off. Then the original version, this outro ain't even like this. This is the end of the album. Like, what? That's BUNS. That's BUNS.
There's a list of places that I've been with you. I wanna go without you, just so I can know what it's like to be there without having to argue.